I'd love to get into a little bit more detail about TPRO and specifically your product. So could you tell us a little bit about what it does, why your customers like working with you?
Yeah, so essentially what we do is we look to solve the problems associated with documentation and administration in healthcare. So everywhere in the world, there's a growing population, there's a bigger requirement for healthcare from a sort of a macro level. Then you add the advent of electronic medical records and digital record keeping as a whole. And what that means for clinicians and the kind of the administrative staff is that there's not just a larger requirement to document the care of patients, but also that documentation needs to be richer. There's kind of, again, studies done by PwC that kind of state that the burden of documentation is their biggest gripe and their biggest concern beyond rates of pay. And clinicians are spending more than 50% of their time on documentation. So that's 50% of the time they're not caring for patients. So what we do is we apply technology to all the different workflows and the different problems, whether that be in an administrative workflow, be in a sort of clinician data entry work, whether that be in a hospital, in a community, in a lab environment. And we have this platform that basically aims to solve all of those problems across the whole organization.